ready, brother? Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile. Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
In my pocket, it don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies, make money, money, money.
Hold out here for a pill. When they tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me, no, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go, money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up? It's Alex, Fantasy Football Hustler, back at you. We've got another Q&A session going down. Let's see who's up in here. We'll get some smoking going. Get some questions answered. Shout out to Daniel Berry. What up, homie? Triple X Lex. What up, bro? Emil, what up? Triple X Lex at Revolution. Hell yeah, homie. Hell yeah. And so what's the deal with CMC? Should we be panicking? I mean, you should be ready to make moves. I mean, you should be ready to make moves, and we should be kind of thinking that he's not going to play and then just adjust from there. Shout out to Song on IG. Shout out to Toyota One. What up? What up? Shout out to Johnny. Check out the hustler emojis over there. Make sure you guys go get them. And you do that by hitting the join button. I put the link in the chat as well. It's going to be at the top of the pin post. Oh, yeah. Doing one thing over here on the other channel that I forgot to do. But anyone has any questions, let's get them in. Let's get them in. And let me finish. I got some pork chops and rice here, and I was like almost done. But I already hit the countdown, so we started. Big Danny Grove said parlays or straights more profitable. I mean, parlays are more profitable, but they're less likely to hit, you know? So I feel like making straight bets, you will make more money in the long term. But the parlays are way more profitable. Just less likely to hit. Javier, what up, bro? Yeah, let me finish this. The rice and pork chops. And I'm going to get down to some smoking. Get some questions going. What Jay saying? Jay saying, should I trade Henry for Rashad White? Derrick Henry? No way, dude. I guess a lot of people think that like the Chiefs' run defense sucks or something. Why doesn't anybody know that the Chiefs' defense is good? They're back-to-back champions. And they have one of the best D tackles in the game. All right. Mission 1 complete. Okay. Now, let's see what we're going to do here. Put that right there for now. All right. Johnny said, ugly question. Jeff Wilson, Javonte. Super ugly. I'll probably just go with Jeff Wilson because Javonte is so ugly. Song said Purdy or Jaden Daniels. I'm going Purdy. Sorry, Emil. I had to Mac because we got a lot of weed to smoke. I'm sure I got a lot of questions to answer. And okay, so this week, obviously. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Probably Wilson. It's because Javonte looks so bad and Broncos look so bad in general. Triple X Lex. Dobbins, Pickens, Aaron Jones this week. Probably Aaron Jones. It's tough matchups. All actually now, I guess I'll go J.K. Dobbins going up against Panthers. And Ruben, Parkinson, or Ingram. I'll go Ingram. I said, sorry, should I trade Henry or Rashad White? Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna be trading one for the other. I think that I'd probably trade Rashad White if I could. Javier said drop Dowdle, picked up Dobbins. Thinking of going Gibbs, Aaron Jones, and use Dobbins as flex. Thoughts or keeps Metcalf. Or keep Metcalf at the flex. I'm not mad at Dobbins this week versus the Panthers. Panthers showed their trash against the run and trash against the pass to the tight end. So I mean, just a lot of trash all around. So yes, I would. I'd be down to start J.K. Dobbins. Mills said Jeff Wilson or Jerome Ford. Jerome Ford. Jeff Wilson, we still don't know. I mean, usually when everybody else is out, Jeff Wilson's usually the guy, so it should be good. But we also got a rookie like over there, and just a few things we just don't know. And Tripp said Brian Robinson.
Caught a bullet in his rubber goose. He caught a bullet in his rubber goose. You can be at the party getting loose, but you can catch a bullet in your goose.
I'm gonna hold Brian Robinson for now. Yeah, I'm gonna hold. All right, there we go. Caught up to the questions. Let's get it. What up, Mike? He said, would you trade Waddle for Puka? I already have Hill. No. No. Big reason why. Still don't know how many weeks Puka's going to miss. I saw a blurb a little bit earlier today that said Puka could miss more than 4 weeks. So I would rather wait until we kind of figure out what's going on with Puka. And hey, Toyota One joining up as an awesome member on YouTube. You the man. Let's do what we came here to do and get nice and high. I need to get that towel drop. I'm gonna write it down. Want to get high? Definitely need to get the towel. Want to get high. Hey, look at Corbin over there with the green cross. That's what we like to see. Green crosses all around. Everyone needs a green cross. Let's get it. And realizing Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be super huge days for the morning show, like long shows. Potentially, well, I mean, not potentially, because they were 3 and 4 hour shows the last 2 days. But what I really need you guys to go watch the uploaded videos. So the uploaded videos. So we just get them out there to everybody else. And Toyota One said, "This bud's for you. Let's get it. They wouldn't let me put the Jerome Baker bong on there, but we got 3 more and more to come as well, because let me go see how many emojis. The more members that we get, the more emoji slots that get opened. So let me see. As of now, how many more do we have? So as of now, how many do we have? 1, 2. So we have 3, and I can put a 4th one. Oh, wait, let me see. Okay, so as of now, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 more emoji slots that I have to do. Adam said Taysom Hill or Parkinson week 2. Parkinson, drop Hill. Drop Taysom, man. You don't need him. And Toker1J, he said, what up? He said, trade, I've offered Laporta and Metcalf for Barkley. He's very tight end needy. Oh, you already did the trade? Is that what you're saying? Yes, sir. Being a member, you get raffle entries. The higher the tier that you are, the more raffle entries you get per raffle. And shout out to Marco from the future. What up, what up? And I mean, I'm not mad at it, but you know, you kind of give up Laporta for, I mean, you know, one of these guys was a throw-in player, you know, pretty much. And so I just feel like you sold too cheap. But I mean, at least you got Barkley though, but I still feel like you kind of sold too cheap. Marco said start Dell or Worthy. Dell, Ridley, Ford, Singletary. Ford. Yeah. What up, Song? He said Kyler Murray or Stafford. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get let me pull up the schedule here because I don't have it up readily where I can see it. Give me one sec. All right. And one other research piece. Okay. Now, what did Song say? Murray or Stafford? Who's Arizona going up against? Arizona going up against the Rams, and they're going up against each other. I think I'm going to go Murray. Doug said he picked up Tony.
Man, fuck Tony!
Okay, cool. You offered it. Okay. Triple X Legs drop Chuba for Justice Hill, Bucky Irving, Christian Watson, Xavier Leggett. Yeah, I'd probably just hold. Stafford or Dak. I'm going Dakota. And yeah, we got a little bit of information. We need more weeks before this information will actually be a good, but I got a tool where we can see, like, you know, what team's giving up the most points to what position and all that kind of shit. And week one, you know, it's so cut and dry, you know, because everybody's only played one game. There's only one game to go off of as far as how much points they gave up, yada yada. Once we get a couple more games in here, though, things are going to be going good. And oh yeah, I forgot. You guys want to see a cool if you guys want to see a cool episode of Wafers TV, it's myself and Doe. A lot of smoking going on. But let me share the link in here. I know I shared it on Patreon as well. So if you're on Patreon, you'll be able to get it there. Hold on, where is it? There we go. Go hit the like button. Go leave a comment. And we were live. It was live in person. And so a little bit more fun in LA. All right. And we got more people. Placing the squares. Let me get this in. All right. Marco, Edwards, Hill, Addison, Ayuk, start one. I'm going to start Tyreek Hill. Yeah, that's what I'm going to start. Tyreek Hill. Is that who you're talking about? Because I would definitely start Tyreek Hill over all of those guys. So is that who you're talking about? And any word on Watson? The only word that we got on him is hello, ladies. To be Tyreek Hill, I was kind of just like making a point with like there's multiple hills that it could be. And if you don't leave the first name, I just have to guess. So I guess Tyreek Hill. And if I'm wrong, that means Marco's got to redo his question. Marco's always talking about how much I smoke. How much are you smoking, Marco? Swift a bum or not yet? Man, he's been a bum.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
He's been a bum. He's been a bum. And see, nope, unfortunately, not Tyreek Hill, Justice Hill. When I had Tyreek, I wouldn't ask. I know, but I'm just making a point. It could be Justice Hill. It could be Taysom Hill. It could be, that's probably all the hills that are worth mentioning, but I'm just saying there's multiple hills that are in there. So let's just make sure that we put the full name so I don't have to guess. Because if I could guess, but I forgot there's more than one hill. He said, ooh, Taysom. Forgot Taysom. See? And someone literally asked about Taysom like earlier, right? Well, I don't know if it was on this show or if it was a message that I answered, but someone literally just asked. No, it was this show. Someone just asked about Taysom or Taysom or Parkinson. The role Bryce Young be cashing out his over on INTs and under on yardage, costing me a game. I mean, I told you. I told you Bryce Young sucks.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
And, you know, it is what it is. Some things will never change. But, yeah, Bryce Young, just shittiest offense in the league, man. And it's not all his fault, but he's definitely not a contributing factor to this getting better. Hey, Song, you the man with the super chat. Appreciate you, my brother. And he said, Flex Palmer, Rico Dowdle. And he put Rowdle, but Rico Dowdle. And Gus Edwards. I'm going to go Gus Edwards. And main reason why is they're playing the Panthers. The Panthers are hot garbage, okay? Hot garbage. And I think JK and Gus Edwards can both do the damn thing over there with 10-11 touches and both get into the end zone potentially. And Roll said, don't worry, Fields will be keeping that job. Young will be the backup for me now. I know you're saying like I'm assuming Fields is going to keep the job on your fantasy team. I'm just curious though. What are you going off of Fields? Like what are you going off of that makes you think that Fields is good? That's what I'm trying to like kind of understand. Kind of like with Bryce Young. Like what's like, you know, like what are you going off of with him that makes you think like he's like NFL good, like fantasy football NFL good? Rowdle Rudy Pooper.
Who is this Rudy Poo?
Oh man, that shit's funny. All right, let's smoke more weed. Man, one of the things that I need to do, I really need to figure out, like now that everything's monetized, I really need to find out a bunch of songs that like I can play who do the shared revenue and just have like a whole big list of those. I know Revolution has a bunch. Make it to where I can still make some money off these live streams somehow. And he's at least decent. That's all I need in a 2 QB. He said he was also hella solid a couple years ago. Fantasy, I just think a younger Fields is better than a washed Wilson in real life. I mean, the thing is, Fields couldn't even win the QB competition against Russ. So I understand what you're saying, but he couldn't even win the QB competition against Russ. Texan Steve, why are you such a bum?
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
You better watch it, jabroni. Hold on.
Let's lay the smackdown on your candy ass! Jabroni, you are 3
What up,
seconds
Patch?
away.
Patch on
And
Twitch,
The
what up?
Rock means 3 seconds away from The Rock to lay the smackdown on your candy ass!
What's up, Texan Stevie? Hey, shout out to Devo on IG. What up? And wherever you guys are, hit that like button. Do it right now so you don't forget. Hit the like button. Show some love to the stream, guys. Show some love to the stream. Remember, hitting the like button. That's like coming into someone's house, giving them a handshake or a high five or whatever equivalent you're thinking of. So go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Show some love to the channel. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Hit that subscribe button. And Texan Stevie, oh, man, you know what? Where is this? Where is this?
Stomp a butthole in your ass and walk it dry!
You better watch out, Texan Stevie. You better watch out. And it said, did not think you were going to say, hey, shake after hand. Chill out, bro. Chill out, man. Hey, Devo made it over to YouTube. What up, Devo? Let's smoke it up. Let's smoke it up. Yeah, shout out to Jay for the super sticker. We appreciate you. Yeah. And it says that's Jay's third super. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You the man. And the roll said I would have drafted Baker if he was I would have drafted Baker if he was there. Oh, honestly expected him to fall instead of Young. Oh, when I swooped up Baker, I lost week 1. I'm still pissed about that. Had to fucking face Crispy, one of the higher scoring teams of the week, when I was one of the higher scoring teams of the week. And yeah, swooped him. China says, sorry guys, the new sativa I got makes me think I'm really funny. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. Where is it?
Oh, wow. You got to be shitting me.
Don't fuck with the Chuck.
Woo! Shit. But yeah, I feel like I gotta get more Kenny Power drops.
Dollar bills, y'all. I play real sports. Not trying to be the best at exercising.
Still one of my favorite lines of all time from a TV show.
This is a real job. It's not like teaching kids. Can't get fucked up.
I know all this, okay? But I do like hearing it, so go on. Listen here, you beautiful bitch. I'm about to fuck you up with some truth.
Oh, wow. You got to be shitting me.
Atlanta, you're fucking out.
Atlanta, you're fucking out. Hey, what up, Crispy? Crispy in the house. What up? Yeah, I got a whole stack of sound drops, and I think Thursdays and Fridays, those are going to be my days to kind of catch up on things like that, sound drops, and work on my leagues and all that kind of shit. Because, yeah, I'm seeing Tuesday and Wednesdays, they're going to be very busy days for me. Tuesdays, I did all those. We did the long video, and I turned that into 6 waiver wire videos, 6 separate waiver wire videos. And then today, I did the start and sit breakdown, fucking every single game. Every single game. 16 of those bitches. And it was a long show. And then I edited that up, turned that all into a 140-minute video with 16 timestamps so people could get to whatever game that they want to get to right away. So if you guys have not gone over there and liked the video and commented on that video. Let's please go do that now. Took a lot of work to get this in there, but I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it. And it's all games, all positions. I gave my thoughts on every relevant fantasy football player that is around. I mean, maybe I missed a couple people, but I went through every team, and I'm pretty much talking about everybody who's starting in some capacity. And tell you the ones that I caught the replay, I liked the way you did it, and saw the shorts also. Said, good shot, bro. Appreciate you. And dang it, I totally forgot one thing that I was supposed to do, because I was supposed to turn this into shorts, and I deleted the video. But let's see. Let's see if it's still in here. I think it's all saved here. Let's see if it'll let me. All right, perfect. And thanks for the reminder, Toyota one, because I totally forgot. This was one thing I was supposed to. I need to go use the software that I got to turn this into a bunch of shorts. And let's, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, totally got to do that. This is good content. There we go. Let's see. All right. Okay. And there we go. Now we go hook that up. And I hit the like button. You the man. Anybody's watching now, hit that like button. And One Nation said 1, 2, 3 scoring. Would you start Dorrance Armstrong or Calais Campbell? Let's see. I mean, Calais Campbell was handling biz, but it's like on a Thursday night against Josh Allen. And who do the Commandos play? The Giants. Man. Probably going Armstrong because of the what's it called? The matchup. Damn, songs have a shitload of puka. It's tough. And RGQ said, any news on Jacobs? You think he's playing week 2? I mean, why wouldn't he? Was there some kind of news that I didn't see that's saying he's not going to play? Let me go check all the different news that came up today. Let's see. I'm just going to read off everything. Kyler Murray, full participant. And got those numbers song. I'm going to throw those in right now. Ken Walker missed practice. Ramondre Stevenson got rest. Good. He didn't practice, but it was due to rest. Damn, Jordan Addison, Van Ginkel didn't practice. Josh Reynolds didn't practice. Vele didn't practice. Wilson was limited. Hollywood did not practice. Joe Burrow full go in practice. T. Higgins did not practice. Keenan Allen and Roma Dunze didn't practice. Jake Ferguson didn't practice. Zach Ertz didn't practice. B-Rob the Mob got in a full. Damn, Julian Blackmon didn't practice. What? Shoulder issue. Kwity Paye didn't practice. Neither did DeForest Buckner. Christian McCaffrey limited in practice. Micah McFadden was a full go. I mean, Josh Jacobs was limited in practice. He didn't even he practiced. pretty much it. I wouldn't be thinking that he's not going to practice, that he's not going to play just yet. And RGQ need to start 2 wide receivers and a flex. Pittman, Flowers, Reed, Coleman, Najee, Ford. I'll go Flowers and Coleman, and Ford. Taco, what up? Waddle or Nico this week? Full PPR. I feel like Waddle has a better matchup. Yeah, he does have a better matchup. I think I'm gonna go Nico though. Should be a little bit more volume. I like both of them. I mean, you're choosing, between 2 great options. Yeah, Song said Jacob should be good to go. Oh shit, Toyota wants to want me to ask about my lineup here. Let me see. Hold on. I'll just go pull it up and I'll answer. So you don't have to. Let me see. Oh, I gotta get some squares in right now. People sending me some. All right, let's see. Here we go. 14-man PPR redraft. Kirk, Charbonnet, Zach Moss, Allen, Dortch, or Lazard. Pick one to start. Moss as of now. Let's see. Dak or Stafford. Dak. Let's see. Running backs. Henry, B-Rob, Charbonnet, Singletary, Bigsby. I mean, you're starting the first 2. I would start Lockett and Smith. And then flex 3. Pittman, it's gonna suck though. Charbonnet, Dortch. All right, let's see. IDP, Darby, Leonard Floyd, Quincy Williams, Reed, Tranquil. I mean, you're going. Let's see. So is that all your IDP in the 32? Is that all of them? Because they're going Q Williams, Curl, Floyd, and then I guess Armstead. Kind of ugly. The last one, 1 RB, Swift, McLaughlin, Irving. Shit, it's all bad for all of them. Then 2 other flexes. Kirk, Ingram, Dortch, Gabe Davis, JSN. Man, that sucks. Kirk, Dortch. It's ugly. Ugly for those ones. All right. I put them in. I put them on Patreon also. Crispy said Hill, Mellon, Tyler, Thielen, Tyler Johnson, Pierce, Parkinson, sit 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd sit Pierce. I'd sit Vele as of now. He didn't practice. And I will sit Parkinson. Taco, what up? Got offered JT and Pickens for ETN in London. Should I accept? Nah. It's too even. I know that JT is going to be the best player in that deal, but it's still too even. Baker or Richardson? I'm leaning Baker. And everyone say, yeah, thanks, man. It's like that when injuries come into my life. Man, it's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. All right, let me mark down. I got to mark down some of these squares for the peeps. Make sure I taking care of people over here. And Got You Song. 41, 52, 84, 95. Make sure we got all these on here. 41, 52, 84, 95. You Demand Song. Thanks for always playing the boards. It's much appreciated. And you are locked in. And we got one more guy. Let's see. 14, 80, 88, 95. Oh, Song took 95 right before he did. Okay. And as of now, there's only 14 squares left for Thursday night football. So if you want to get on, do not wait until tomorrow in the last second because they will be gone by then. So you want to get any numbers on Patreon, there's the post over there. And also just feel free to message me. Feel free to message me somewhere. That's the best way. Because if the numbers are already taken that you want right there, and we'll be able to message back and forth. There we go. Only 14 left. Raffles for Super Chat asking for a friend. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Super stickers, do those instead of the super chats, because like when we're live on Sunday and stuff, like everybody who leaves a super chat because I want a fantasy answer, I'm not putting those towards raffle tickets. Like I'm just letting people know now, like those ones aren't going towards raffle tickets. Super stickers, memberships, gifting memberships, like those kind of things. But and actually maybe it's 420 crew members that will keep the raffle tickets from. But I know just, people who are coming in randomly with, $1-2 super chat or whatever, just to get a fantasy question. I'm not going to put those for raffle tickets, but 420 crew members, I will put your super chats as what's it called? As raffle tickets. It's because you guys actually know about the raffles. Like other people, they're coming in, they don't even know about the raffles. They're just asking shit to get their question. They're throwing in their money to get their questions answered, which I love. But I'm not gonna mark down all those. I'm not gonna mark down all those ones. So, but Song, I mean, you got yours. You got 5 a little bit earlier. Jay, he got his as well, and then Toyota 1, he signed up as a member a little bit earlier as well. So anyone who's a member, you're automatically getting entries into the raffles because of that as well. Andre said, yeah, this Puka injury, made me sick. I mean, it's like the exact opposite of last year, right? Exact opposite of last year, man. I mean, last year he was the darling. He was the darling earlier. And now, sucks, dude. Really sucks. All right. Crispy said, give him the last 7. Got you, Crispy. So that means there's only 7 squares left as of now. Only 7 squares left as of now. All right. And Trip, so what you take on Daniels versus the Giants defense? I mean, Giants defense ain't no good. I'm not really worried about it. So, yeah, I mean, he's decent. If you play in 4-point passing touchdown leagues, it's, I mean, you know, even a little bit better. Uh-oh. Someone said, what's my rules on this type of situation? What the hell happened? So someone made a not so good trade, and we're just not going to let it happen. It was someone got Trey McBride and Isaiah Pacheco for Zach Charbonnet and Parkinson. So I just canceled that trade. I mean, I don't even know if it's collusion or not, but I don't know. Like 2 waiver wire guys for 2 like super high drafted guys. Like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, that was really interesting. And okay, Toyota One sounds good. It's hustlersquares.com. I'll shoot it to you again. So now we're sold out. We're sold out. So I'm gonna send you everything. You're gonna pick 7 numbers, okay? Toyota One, you're gonna pick 7 numbers. And then we are full for Thursday. And I got the Sunday Chiefs board. Okay, that's a 4:00 game for you East Coasters, 1:00 for us West Coasters. And then we got the Sunday night game as well, and then the Monday night game as well. So I'm going to send you that right now, Toyota One, and yeah, you pick 7. That's how many you got. There we go. And yeah, Johnny said that's sketchy. For sure, man. For sure. Like, you know, I mean, for the most part, I let people manage the teams however they're going to manage. But something like that, I'm not going to process a trade like that. Like, I wouldn't do it. Like, I mean, it's not just about not making sense. It's about like a trade that could ruin the entire league as well. And like 2 guys who are like picked up off of waiver wires for like 2 top 3, top 4 round, you know, type guys. And it's like same position for same position. Like, nah, that's not going to go down. That's not going to go down. And Doug said, I can't believe I got Sam Fran off waivers. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I played the Jets last week. Maybe someone dropped him. And Crispy said, no one cares about my shitty trade today. What was the trade again, Crispy? I can't remember. I see so many that spark my memory. At least tell me the league. I'll go look at it. And Miko said, would you trade Adams and Tank for either Debo or Olave? No, I would just hold. I would just hold on that. All right, hold on one sec. Let me play a song real quick. I got to answer 2 quick messages. So throw in the chat what you are smoking on. Charlie Brown, what up? Dobbins is James Robinson 2.0. I'm salty and biased, but I don't like it. I mean, I guess like James Robinson was a rookie when he did all that. Dobbins been like in the league for 5 years and been getting hurt ever since he's been in the league. But I mean, I kind of get what you're going after. And no full PPR. I mean, the team looks good, but every 10-team league, like every team in a 10-teamer looks good. So, you know, I mean, it's got to take it with a grain of salt. It's not how good your team looks right now. It's about the waiver wire guys that you're picking up to make your team better along the way. But make sure you stay around. Make sure you stick around. All right. Sounds good, Toyota One. I'll get those ones going. Oh, yeah. Trey McBride for Mason. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I didn't like it. I thought you gave him up a little bit. I thought you sold cheap on McBride. But, yeah, that's what it was. Crispy got Jordan Mason. And I believe you do have CMC. I can't remember. You do have CMC, right? And what up, Chase? Chase in the house. What up, homie? What up? And I said, I know this is ugly, but Carr or Darnold, single QB. I'm probably going Carr. Darnold up against the 49ers. I mean, they're going to know him a little bit. He might know them a little bit, you know, because of last year, but they're going to know him a little bit as well. So, like I would, it just, it is what it is. Like, that's all we could say about that. It is what it is. And and Crispy, I thought he was a bum.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
And hey, Raider Jack, what up, homie? What's going down, bro? On Facebook. And Brian, what up, dude? Will Levis or Caleb? Neither. You have no other options besides that. Who's on waivers? Who's on waivers? This is for sure a single QB league. So who's on waivers? There's got to be someone that you can pick up off waivers. Did you see my waiver wire videos that came out yesterday? Jay said, smoking a doobie called Crushing the Bayou. Nice. Hold on. Where is it? Nice. I like it. And no, Mason is the future. Crispy, Mason is not the future. I know you think that, but remember when you used to think Kadarius Toney was the future?
Man, fuck Tony.
I never know if it's a stick with you or if you're being truthful about it. Randall Jackson Carr lit it up last week. Yeah, I said CMC is done. Calm down, fantasy football counselor. Okay, the Crispy will take more McBrides you got for the waiver wire RBs. Yep, and I mean Dynasty wasn't a waiver wire RB, but I mean pretty much, right? Toyota One CMC limited practice, but I have a strong feeling he will not play this week. Just don't die. CMC will wait for you. Yeah, and that's what this comes down to. Like I'd rather him miss the games right now in the beginning and just get healthy versus like coming back right now and then getting hurt. That would be like that. I mean, that would be the worst thing that could happen, right? It really could be the worst freaking thing that could ever happen. All right. And dang it, I totally. Oh, let me see. All right. Hopefully, Toyota One, you didn't pick number 33 because I totally missed one of the persons. He didn't. He gave me a number that was already picked, and I did not see his message come in until right now. But I just saw it come in. Where the hell is he? Where the hell is it? So if you did choose 33, I'm probably going to have you pick one different one, Toyota One, just a heads up. And you did. Okay, so give me one more number besides 33. Just Toyota One, give me one more number besides 33. That's the one thing. And what up, PJ? What up, bro? And man, yeah, it's kind of it's nuts, man. All right, and PJ, what up? And hey, Code Red. He said, hello, new sub. What up? What up? Thanks for subbing up. And he said, I'm trying to decide on who to drop from my flex. A-Chain, Dobbins, London. So who should you play in your flex? Is that what you mean? Who you should play in your flex? Just, double confirm about that. I feel like if A-Chain... it's probably going to be Dobbins. I mean, if A-Chain plays tomorrow, which we won't know until tomorrow, I would be potentially wanting to put him in there. But as of now, I'm just going to lean Dobbins and come back tomorrow before the game. We'll see what happens because my answer might change if A-Chain plays tomorrow. But as of right now, I don't really think it's looking too good on him playing. So I'll just say Dobbins as of now. And Crispy, he is not going to retire. Ray Jack, someone in my leagues trade a second rounder for Mason. Yeah, it's insurance, man. It's insurance. And what everyone said, no, my CMC and Puka will kill second half of the season. Let's go. Someone switched Crispy Senka with Folgers crystals. Sounds good, Toyota 1. Let me go mark these down real quick. Just so I don't forget. Because everyone's just hanging out, right? All right. Let's see here. I appreciate everyone who plays the squares. It is definitely a big part of this fantasy football hustler business that we got going on. One of the experiences that we provide. And for as many people who keep playing and playing, I know they're having fun. Winners are getting paid out. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. PJ, we worried about Ken Walker. I mean, it's Wednesday and he didn't practice. We should be at least a little worried. So, yes, I am. And Mr. Texan Stevie, he says, start Donnie Mitchell this week. Nah. And where are you, Texan Stevie? Are you over? I think you're on my Alex Marino. I think you're on my Alex Marino page right now. That's why you don't have the membership badge right there. Yeah, A-Chain injury has me nervous. Feel like Dobbins is a safe bet. I mean, safer than A-Chain, who hasn't practiced all week, right? And PJ said Jameis worth an ad in Superflexes, I think. Yeah. What up, Frank? He said you like London or Monty in the flex this week. I'll go Monty. Chase said, how much fab would you drop on JSN? I'm surprised, but someone dropped him. I mean, he got dropped because he sucks. Like, I mean, not like his talent, but just like his situation. It really sucks. He played like let me see how many percentages, what the percentage of snaps he played. He only got 2 targets. I'm pretty sure he played like damn near the entire game. I mean, he got 80% of snaps and he got 2 targets. Like, that's why someone dropped him. So I'm not worried about spending a bunch of fab like on him. And yeah, Chase said, I think he actually got more snaps than Lockett. Yeah, he got 25% more snaps than Lockett. Lockett only had 54% of snaps. So Lockett not barely played, but he only played half the offensive snaps like out there. And he got 3 times the targets as JSN. 3 times the targets. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Texan Stevie, would you start Stingley this week on Sunday Night Football? No. I mean, Stingley's not a fantasy football like guy. He's really not, man. He's like a shutdown corner. Like, you want corners who get picked on a lot and get a lot of tackles. Like, that's what we want. Shutdown corners, like, sometimes they're just like so good that they don't really get that many points because they don't get targeted a lot. And Toyota One said, is JSN a bum?
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
And Johnny said, Gino likes Lockett. He's dependable. Yeah, and see, like, that's the thing that, like, even when we talk about the rookies and stuff, because, like, remember the JSN hype? Like, do you remember how many people said that I was so stupid for saying that JSN was the worst draft pick that you could make in the top 10 rounds last year? And so many people, you're so stupid. Do you even watch football? Do you know how good JSN is? Like, yes, I know how good he is. Do you know how good DK Metcalf is and Lockett are, and the kind of rapport, you know, that they have with the quarterback? Like, because that actually means something. It's not a game of Madden where, like, you get to pick and choose who to start. It's like, we're going off of what the coaches want to do. And JSN or Demarcus Robinson, if we're starting it as Jamarcus Robinson, DeMarcus Robinson, like JS, like we're really gonna be happy if JSN goes out there and gets like 3 catches for 40 yards or some shit like that. Like, he's gonna go out there and probably not even put up 10 points. And he says, switch those numbers. Lockett goes off, and I mean, put him at 80. Yeah, I mean, let's not forget, Lockett was a little bit banged up, so he wasn't even playing at 100%. That's why he only played 54% of the snaps. So another week, let's see if he gets a little bit more healthy. If he gets, because I don't think he got a full go. He did not, because he was questionable the whole week, even up until game time, pretty much. He did not get in a full practice at all last week. Let's see if he gets in a full practice on Friday. If he does, that means he's way closer to 100% than he was last week. And then I bet he does end up playing more snaps than JSN, and then just easily gets more targets, you know, than him. And, so he is a bum then. Alex Sizzle, what up, bro? He said, who to start? Full PPR, Jaden Reed, Jerome Ford, Brian Thomas, McConkey. You're going Ford, man. You're going Ford. He's going to get a shitload of work on the ground. Brian Thomas Jr. would be my second. There. I'm not mad at McConkey this week versus the Panthers either, but I'm nervous about Jaden Reed with Malik Willis, because I don't know if the Panthers are going to be smart enough to scheme Jaden Reed the way that we need him to be schemed. Right. So it would have been Reed, but Love's injured. Yeah. That's what sucks, bro. All my Reeds are going to be like on the bench this week. I wish Malik didn't suck so bad, dude. So I got to Vegas in 2022. That was when I moved here, April 2022. And like the first thing, Texan Stevie, should I drop JSN in my redraft? I mean, I wouldn't drop him for nobody, but yes, unless there's someone in your league who really, really likes JSN and you could trade it to that person. Yeah, he's droppable in my opinion. Until Lockett or DK get hurt, JSN is not going to get a shitload of targets. Like he's just not. He's not. But yeah, when I first moved to Vegas, April 2022. Do you guys know what happened? April 2022 in Vegas, the NFL draft. And I remember that Todd McShay and Mel Kiper, they both said that Malik Willis was going to get drafted by the Panthers at the 6th overall pick. We were on live at that time, and I was like, man, these guys are so smoked out that it's not even funny, because Malik Willis is not a first-round caliber quarterback, and it's not even close. And I said that in this draft, there should not be one quarterback drafted in the first round at all. And the only person who was drafted in the first round was Kenny Pickett. And that was a fucking waste of a draft pick.
Oh my God, they killed Kenny, you bastards!
So I don't know what these guys are smoking. It seems like even just when they talk, they're talking clickbait. I totally don't understand, man. And Noah, what up? The Bone Cutter, Noah Bone Cutter. I like it. So would you trade away Lamb? I already don't like this. Would you trade away Lamb? No, I'm already not liking it. Would you trade away Lamb and Pittman for Evans, Connor, and Rice? No, I would not. I would not. I know Pittman, he's going to suck this week going up against Stingley. But things should turn around soon. And South Sea, what up? He said, would you drop Caleb for Love? Someone sent Love to waivers. If Caleb is your backup, yes, do it. And tuck Love into your bench. All nice and tight like. Because he'll be back. They said he'll be back in a couple weeks. 2 to 4, I think they said. 3 or 4, something like that. And Caleb, I'm sure he'll get better as time goes on. But when it gets cold as fuck in Chicago and windy as fuck in Chicago, who knows what Caleb's going to be. At least we've seen Jordan Love last year in the cold and all that. Yo, what up, Jamie? Jamie in the house. What's going down, my brother? Let's smoke it up, dude. Let's smoke it up. And you know what? I'm trying to think. I don't know if I posted this on Patreon. I'm going to go do that right now, just in case I did not post it over there. And everybody, hit that like button. If you have not done it, make sure you do that. And if you want to show some love, throw in a super chat, a super sticker. You can also gift a membership to people. You can't pick specifically, but YouTube, they pick. But yeah, hook up the 420 crew, guys. Hook up the 420 crew. All right, and there we go. Share the live stream over there. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's get it. All right. And Kenny, what up, Kenny?
Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastards!
He says, should I trade Likely and McLaurin for Marv? Dynasty, yes. Redraft, no. I know people think that Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to be like awesome for this year, but this is going to be a learning year for him. You got to remember that. Like, there's a big learning curve coming from college to the NFL. That's for sure. Like, look, even someone like CMC, who seems like he was like bred for this. You guys remember his rookie year? He didn't score 1 touchdown as a rookie. And it was very, very blah his rookie year. Next year after that, not so much. Like, killed the game. 2 years after that, number 1 player in fantasy, I think. But it didn't happen in the first year. It did not happen in the first year. And I think that's what people just tend to forget about these rooks. They need time. They need to have time to hone that craft. All right. And now Andy's not here. But thanks for reporting the scammers, bro, on Facebook so I could block those fucks. All right. Let's smoke more weed. And Crispy said bums on the block everywhere. Man, I mean, it's that's all people are trying to trade right now, man. Right now, people are still going for it. They're still going for a championship, And it's not going to be the same after, an extended period of time. People start losing, people start catching injuries, all those kind of things. And everything is going to change. It is. It definitely is. And shout out to everyone who watched the IDP waiver wire video a little bit earlier. We got a bunch of people who subscribed. We got a bunch of new subscribers off of that video. And we're back. We're back at it. And it's awesome, man. We're growing we're growing at a tremendous rate. We're almost at 6,900 subs now on YouTube.
69 dudes.
And Johnny, he said, thanks for the timestamps. He said that really helps. And it takes a lot of time. to do that, but I got it. I got it. Then you could just jump to whatever game you want to jump to. Johnny said, I threw my bums on the block. He said, like that bum from Detroit.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
I got Jameson Williams in a spot. This is what I asked for. Remember? I was like, I got Jameson Williams in a spot that I need to trade him. And I was like, I need him to go off so I could trade him. Let's go check it out real quick. Let's go see where I have Jameson. Because, yeah, this is going to be the perfect time. Oh, this is funny. He's already questionable. Ha! Already questionable. Limited in practice. Fucking told you guys, man. Remember when people were like, I didn't see him get hurt? He fucking went out. And it was because of... and because... yeah, but Derek ain't... I mean, I don't want Brock Bowers either, but... There's going to be someone out there who... There's going to be someone out there who likes him. Where the hell is he? Throw him on the block. And what up, PJ? Said you play in Survivor, Huss? Got a pick. Yes, I play in Survivor. And no, I don't have a pick just yet. But why don't we go look? Why don't we go look for a pick now? Let's see. And actually, hold on. Let me go to my other league here where I got Jameson Williams. And let me put him on the block real quick, like, just in case there's some crazy fools out there who really like him and are going to pay up. There we go. Let's see. Okay. The Chargers, it's a trap game. Just remember that, guys. The Chargers, it's a trap game because they're going to the East Coast early. Do not pick them. They're going to seem like the pick. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Do not do it. Okay, so that's my first thought. That's my first thought. So I think I'm taking the Chargers this week against the Smanthers. Okay, so if the Chargers were at home, do it. That would be my pick because the Chargers, we're not going to bank on the Chargers a lot. But if they were at home, I would say do it. But they're not at home. The Chargers, trust me, from an ex-Charger fan, Chargers are notorious for going to the East Coast and playing shitty games, real shitty games, okay? So I say stay away from the Chargers. Pump the brakes because as good as we think the Chargers are, they're also pretty shit, like right now. So that's just one of them. That's one. Don't pick the Chargers. Don't pick the Chargers. Because a lot of these games, a lot of these pick'ems, I'm trying to go with a home team, you know, like, I mean, that's kind of what you want to do. You want to go with a home team. And so I guess it depends if you want to get cute or not. Because I think the Ravens over the Raiders, I think that's a smash. The Jaguars probably against the Browns is a smash. The Cowboys against the Saints. Sorry, Toker1J. You know, Saints are on the road. They're not going up against the Panthers this week. I think the Cowboys are a smash. I think the Jets are going to whoop the Titans, but because the Jets are on the road, I probably wouldn't play them. PJ said, KC is my plan right now. I mean, right now, the Bengals look a little bit broken. Probably a good time if you're going to use KC. I know some people, they like to get cute, you know? If you want to pick a team that, like, is not the Ravens, the Chiefs, I think that my pick of this week would be the Texans. The Texans on Sunday Night Football. And just because you pick the night game, you're already guaranteed to survive longer than a bunch of people. I don't know why people pick Thursday games in the survival pool. Like, man, the whole goal is to survive longer than other people. Like, why the fuck would you pick the first game of the week? And I know if you lose in the week, you still lose, you know, but I'm just saying. So that's going to be my pick. the Texans at home on Sunday Night Football versus the Bears, who should not have won against the Titans. That's my pick without picking like a super top tier team. So you could keep those super top tier teams, available in later weeks, because man, when the Chiefs play the Chargers or the Chiefs play the Raiders or some shit like that, you're going to want to take the Chiefs in like a smash, like that. But yeah, so that's my pick for this week. I'm actually going to go lock it in right now, just so I don't forget. Thanks for bringing that up, PJ, because, sometimes I just don't think about it. There's my pick. Texans. Locked in, baby. Locked in. Randy said, who's trash? Who's trash? And Jeb, what up, Jeb? He said, I traded James Cook and Keenan Allen for DJ Moore and Pittman. How'd I do? It's kind of even. So I lost Puka to start and had no start worthy guy on my bench to replace him. I think you did good then with that context at the end. If you really needed, those two wide receivers there. Yeah. And Jay said, so the guy you said you don't know what you're talking about, he's the expert. Right. And Jay said, oh, Brad, I saw that Bogey tuned in last night with the other guy. Not, people have a problem with me for whatever reason, like I'm a very, very like straightforward person in, just a lot of ways. And, but yeah, Bogey's not dead. He's around. But, yeah, you won't see him supporting this show. Like, no way. Gave him an outlet from his life for 2 years, but, you'll never see him, show any support like over here. And Jay said my other running backs are Ramondre, Najee, Josh Jacobs, Nick Chubb. James Cook is like your best running back. On paper, like the guy you drafted the highest, Oh, wait, never mind. You have Josh Jacobs in there. So that's the guy you probably drafted the highest. Yeah, and I'm okay with that, because like the specific context that you gave, like that you lost Puka and now you don't even got another startable guy like on the bench. Yeah, if you turn in James Cook and Keenan Allen into a starter, and then you still have Josh Jacobs and Ramondre. Those would be your starters, I would assume, on paper most weeks. And then Najee's there for a potential flex. Like, I'm not mad at it. And Nick Von B, what up? Said, evening hustler, I'm torn with Henry and Andrews this week, as I'm in on King Henry bouncing back, but Mark Andrews after his car accident scare the first week of playing poorly. Yeah. Derrick Henry going up against the Raiders. Look at what J.K. Dobbins did to the Raiders. So, I think that Derrick Henry is going to be a huge candidate for bounce back player of the week going up against the Raiders versus one of the better run defenses in the league, So, but yes, I'm with you on Mark Andrews too. I'm completely out on Mark Andrews right now. Like, if I got to start one, I'm starting Likely, and I kind of don't want to start either of them, but if you have a tight end spot, you got to do what you got to do. You probably got to start Likely. And if you only have Andrews, you got to start Andrews. But I'm with you, man. I'm completely out on Andrews right now. There's another league where I do have a tight end spot. It's a dynasty, like one of the first dynasties I started to actually have a tight end spot. And before the season, I only have Mark Andrews as my tight end. And I got Lamar Jackson, so I do have that combo. But right before the season started, I can't remember who I traded, but I ended up getting Kittle. And like, man, I'm so thankful that I got Kittle, because like, if you don't have a tight end, like even a halfway decent one in Dynasty, and you have a tight end spot, like it makes your team suck so bad. And like, if Andrews is really going to be nothing, like kiss even a shot at that championship goodbye. PJ said, I've learned the hard way, never get cute in Survivor. If you think Casey will win, you don't save him. Exactly. Because you can say you're playing for week 5 or week 7 and have this whole grandiose plan, and all it takes is something random, and then you're not making it that far anyways. And Nick Von B, I'm going with Seattle as the defense looks solid over my Niners. On my bench moving forward. Nice. Yeah, Seattle's defense is pretty solid. And Ventro said, I got to start 2 wide receivers, pick in Amari Cooper, DK Metcalf. Man. The thing with Pickens is he's going to be going up against Pat Surtain this week. So I'm not super excited about him because of that reason. Yeah, I'm going to go with Amari the Pooper Scooper and DK Metcalf. Doug said drop Benson for Hopkins. Sure, do it. Hey, Bandy. What up? Shout out to Fourth and Flex Bandy. What up, homie? What up, Pam? What up, Pam? What's going down? And Jamie said, are there any tough cornerback matchups you're watching this week? Porter, Sutton, Metcalf, Gonzalez, Pickens, Surtain, Stingley, and DJ Moore, and Michael Pittman Jr., and Jair Alexander, and Calvin Ridley, and Sauce Gardner. Right there. Those are the ones right there. And see, and I wasn't even thinking about Porter Sutton because who the fuck's starting Sutton like right now? But yeah, that's who. Those are the ones. Those are the ones. Boom. Boom. And Jag Beats. I got Kittle and Laporta. I'm being offered Likely and Ford for Kittle. My RBs are Charbonnet, A-Chain, Rico, and Madison. Yeah, I mean, put Kittle in there. Change it to Kittle. Or wait, you're being offered. Oh, Likely and Ford for Kittle. Oh yeah, do that. Do that. I mean, it sucks that you gotta, I mean, Laporta's going to be the guy who should have the better season when it's all said and done. Like shitty week 1, for him, but you didn't have him on your team when you had that shitty week 1, so it kind of really doesn't matter. To you, you're only thinking about the future. Pam said I have Sutton in. Dang it. And which one? Which one do you have Sutton in? Not a shallow league, is it? I mean, hopefully not. Hopefully not. And but yeah, I would do that. Jag Beats. I would do that. Jay said Andrews is coming back, so for that reason I have him on the bench. 12-team BBR. Not the worst. Not the worst. When a lot of people give me their teams, I assume 8 or 10 man. Because 10 man, I don't like it, but it is the most popular format. Not most popular format, but the most popular league size that people play in. So in a 10-teamer, that would suck. 12-teamer, not that bad. Not that bad, but I would still try to get someone else in, though. I would still try to get someone else in. PJ, y'all need to chill on the tight end panic. Just about every tight end sucked ass last week. Exactly. And like, if you just look at it as a whole, most tight ends suck every single week. Like the average catches for a tight end is between 1 and 4, and they're getting between 15 and 35 yards. Like that's like the average. And this is like years and years and years of me doing this content. And it's like, there's only so many Sam Laportas, there's like 2 or 3 of them. There's only so many Kelseys, only a couple of them, only, a couple not Dallas Goddard, a couple Zach Ertz's, in his prime. So yeah, that's why in all of my leagues, I've gotten rid of the tight end spot and I've converted it into a flex spot. But I do make it tight end premium on Sleeper. I mean, not every app supports the tight end premium, but then you make those real shitty tight ends kind of like a tiny little bit more valuable to where like you might play them in a pinch in a flex spot. But if they were just getting the regular tight end points, no kind of premium at all, it would suck. So it's like, it's not even worth it. So, and you're going to see a lot of people copying me on that format as well, because I know a lot of people really like that, because who really wants to do all of this, like everything that's involved with the fantasy football, league, and then like your tight end gets hurt, and then like you're streaming tight ends and you make it all the way to the championship. And then you go up against like Travis Kelce or Sam Laporta or like, a top end tight end. And then you lose like mainly because of that, because it was such an advantage for that person. And Phil said, bro, straight blowing on the stream. Bro, you must be new here, man. You must be new here.
Smoke weed every day.
Let me hit that bomb.
All day, every day, bro.
Roll a fatty for this pimp daddy. So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. We're going crazy over here.
Y'all should have bought a Honda. Don't give me that shit about it's a drug. It ain't no motherfucking drug. I done the research. It's just a plant. It just grows like that. And if you should happen to set it on fire, there are some effects. Well, why is it sparkling then? Why is it sparkling?
And PJ say you start adding the new drops. No, but tomorrow, and maybe a little, probably tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna be tonight, but tomorrow, I'm gonna start. Well, not start, but I'm gonna continue, and it's because of the what's it called? It's because of Tuesday waivers. I did a 4-hour show plus all the editing and thumbnails and turning it into 6 videos. Took up my whole day, and then today we had another 3.5-hour show. You know, where I'm doing all the starts and sits from every single game. There's 16 games, chopping all that up, you know, and then putting that into its own video. Took up a bunch of my time. So, but Thursday, I got to work on a little bit of my leagues. Well, not a little bit, but I just got to make sure, you know, I got people in IR who need to be in IR. I got to put, you know, the starters, the people playing on Thursday in the starting spots, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, what did he say? Yeah, no, he said 30. You take 30 Tylenol, it'll be your last headache.
This shit right here, just hit the blunt one time. Have to be careful because weed is getting stronger every 2 weeks.
And what do you say, Phil? Yeah, man, the movies are fun in the off season for sure. And Nick Von B, he said, I have my doubts on Olave, but I grabbed Shakir's. He could outscore Olave moving forward. I don't think he's going to outscore moving forward, maybe this week because it's a horrible matchup for Olave, but I don't know about the season though. And anyone heard any more about A-Chain? No, we're not going to hear anything tomorrow until, I mean, maybe we'll get some kind of insight during the day. But we have to assume that we're not going to get any insight until 1 hour and a half before the game starts. I think the game starts at 5:15 or some shit like that. So literally 3:45 Pacific time. That's when we'll know if he's going to play or not. And that shit sucks. That shit sucks. Yeah. And Rob, he's Brown 11B. There we go. Yeah, and all the best balls. Thanks for joining all those best balls, Rob. Because yeah, you came in because of a dynasty, right? Originally, and then jumped into all the best balls. Hell yeah. Yeah, and everybody make sure that your super flex is set properly. Don't pull a hustler move. And it wasn't just versus you, Toyota One. When I looked more and more, man, it was bullshit. I messed up in multiple leagues. And I'm so pissed at myself. Yeah, you heard this shit right here.
This shit right here. This shit right here. This shit right here. This shit right here.
It's called Cryptochronolite. When I said this shit's called death. And what? That don't even sound attractive. Like, no, not I'm gonna hit this and die. No, not death. Death. You hit this twice, you can't hear shit. Oh man, I got shit to do today.
I got shit to do today. What the fuck?
War Eagle, what up, bro? He said Burrow or Mayfield this week. I'm going Mayfield, man. I'm going Mayfield until we get Higgins back. I'm probably not going to be on the Burrow train because they don't have anybody besides Chase. Like Irwin is nothing, Yoshi's nothing, Trey Burton's nothing, Gesicki's nothing. And sorry, stranger, I know you're out there, but you know these guys are nothing too. We need Higgins back. We need Higgins back. And PSA, I'm sure you talked about this already, but those Miami cops were far out of line. Bro, hey, I'm saying, man, like I know that people may have thought that I was joking and shit like that, but like, no, man, this happened because he was a black guy in South Miami, and like people don't want to think that shit like that happens, but like it happens. And like now with everybody having cameras and the cops all having body cams and shit like that, like the shady ass cops are going to get fucking caught. And like, that's why they got put on leave that day. That's why they got put on leave that day, because they were wrong. It was a fucking speeding ticket, and they had him on the ground, handcuffed, and one of the cops had his knee against his back and shit like that for a speeding ticket. For a speeding ticket. That's how you knew that the shit was wrong, because it was all of this was for a speeding ticket. And Frank said IDP defensive back if Blackman can't go. Should I pick up Dax Hill? Nick Cross. Dax Hill, bro. Dax Hill. Let's go. See, Johnny's on it. Jake, that's one of the best ones, right?
I got shit to do today. What the fuck?
Robert's I'm in about 30 of your leagues. He said, well, 50 if we're counting best ball, but who's counting? Hey, we don't count best ball around here because you don't have to manage it. If you don't have to manage it, it doesn't count. Okay, that's the way that I think about it. If you don't have to manage it, it does not count as a league. If you're trying to keep your numbers low to, like, you know, in your mind, you know, to like not feel bad about having an addiction like myself. You hit this twice, you can't hear shit. Man, such a good stand-up. His did anybody see his most recent stand-up? That shit was whack as fuck. And like, really just, you know, after all the Club Shay Shay, like hyping everything, you think that the comedy special is going to be good. That shit was whack as fuck. Whack as fuck. And Phil said, you know, Reek was talking mad shit, though. The thing is, talking mad shit is not illegal. It's not. It's not illegal to talk shit to a cop. Okay? It's not against the law to talk shit to a cop. It's not. And I know these guys think that it is, but it is not. And yeah, like, why wouldn't he be talking shit? Motherfucker, I am 2 seconds away from the stadium. You know my license plate. You pulled up my license plate. You saw it's Tyreek Hill. Leave me the fuck alone. I'd be talking shit like that too. Why not? And it's the cop's job to diffuse the situation, not to escalate it. He says, still don't deserve that because old boy's ego at all. Fuck that. Yeah, man. I mean, cops got some of the biggest egos out there. And I'm not saying that all cops are bad. I always keep saying that. Like, not every cop is bad. But there's so many shady cops that we see in social media and like things like that. The good cops don't make the news a lot of times, you know, and it sucks. It really sucks because, you know, they should. The guys who are out there doing good work, but it's mostly not positive shit that hits the news anyways. So it's like, why would we hear about good Samaritans, you know, doing good jobs and shit? So that's what it is. It's like, if we're seeing a cop on social media, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a crazy situation. And like, the cop is probably not going to be in the right, because it wouldn't be on, like, nobody would be caring about that and putting it on social media. War Eagle, last question, Mayfield or Stafford? Ooh. I'll go Mayfield. With Puka being out, that changes things. Not saying Stafford can't do stuff, but, you know, I mean, Baker's got both Godwin and he's got Evans. You know, I mean, there's only Cooper Kupp, you know, over there. We got some other guys, but, you know, we're not really banking, you know, on that. And Phil said, amen. I mean, I'm just saying, I've met good cops before. Not all cops are bad, you know, but not all cops are bad. That's all. It's not as cut and dry as that. So, I mean, we'll always say that. Frank said, write the ticket, avoid the conflict. Everybody goes home safe and with a job. And I'm just saying, like, whatever Tyreek Hill was saying, he didn't punch the cop or like anything like that. Like, you really can't handle someone running their mouth a little bit. Nobody likes getting a ticket. Nobody likes getting a ticket. Nobody likes getting a ticket right when they're about to like get to their house or get into their job, you know? So it's a joke, man. It's a joke. PJ said cops are all dudes that were jock ticks in high school, and not all of them, but I mean, that's the stereotype, right? Like, that's the stereotype. You were the shit in high school, and now you're just not that cool, but now you got this authority like over people. And Robert said, I'm super pro cop, but Jesus Christ, just laugh about it. Tell Tyreek, you know, he's the fastest. Keep it on the field. Ask for his autograph and go catch a real criminal. Exactly, man. Like, come on. I bet you Tyreek has a ball in the car right now. Write him a quick ticket or just rip it up or whatever. Like, whatever. I mean, shit. But yeah, that's just like Toyota once said, people like drama for sure. And like, if it's a cop working in a certain vicinity around a sporting event, you know, I'm sure that there's a lot of times where you're dealing with maybe drunk drivers or like shit like that. And, you know, maybe you have a bad day because of it. Maybe this cop was working for 12 hours straight and he was about to get off. And then he pulled over Tyreek Hill and Tyreek Hill said the wrong thing to him at the wrong time. And he lost it. He lost his shit. And now he might be losing his entire job because of it. Who knows? But I really feel like, why do these guys get to keep their job when they do stupid shit like that? Like, I'm sure that they're on paid leave, like right now. It's not like it's not like you even got sent to the principal's office and like, you know, you're missing out on money. It's like you're literally like, remember, like if you were a kid and you ever got suspended, like I know you get in trouble with like, you know, your parents and shit usually, but like you weren't at school for those couple days. So it's like, who's it really punishing, you know, when nobody likes schools anyways? Yeah, look where they still talk about it. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Man, I digress. He said, he said, because they're a gang who takes care of their own. For sure. Yeah. I mean, cops are the biggest gang, man. And I like it when they said that in Straight Outta Compton, when they were keeping it real, when the cops were fucking with Ice Cube and shit when he was trying to walk to his house. He was like, and the cops like, I'm the only gang member out here. It's like, man, because they're their own gang for sure. Hey, Derek, what up, homie? Said salute, just woke up, was knocked out. Said, gotta go get my daughter from work. Man, you be grinding over there, bro. You be grinding over there. But salute, homie. Appreciate you, my brother. Thanks for hopping in, and drive safe. Drive safe going to get your daughter, bro. Drive safe. All right. Let's keep smoking. Let's keep smoking. What Crispy said, I was a cop. I told he'll give me 50 points today. I'll write that ticket. Right? Right? And fucking, why not like what Johnny said? Get a picture with the motherfucker. Get him to autograph. Like, man, you get so much clout taking a picture with Tyreek Hill and putting that on Facebook or something. Like, I actually caught the fastest human alive. You get a whole bunch of clout from that, man. Like, come on. Now you get clout in the wrong way. Now everybody, it's the opposite of clout. Now you just get fucking just showcased as a dick. And Frank said Mayfield or Goff this week. I'm going to say Goff at home. And Phil said, pick one YouTube channel you know that you disagree with most as far as fantasy football advice, and who it is, and who is the channel that you think really knows their shit. Don't have to answer first, huh? Let's see. Well, so pretty much like there was a couple co-hosts on here, not the most recent one, but like if you go back, and not co-hosts, maybe guest stars, things like that. Man, there was this guy. I said what I said. If you know, you know. TD Good Sports. Oh man, that guy. He's I disagree with most of the stuff. Philly Mike OG said Fantasy Flock. I mean, yeah, he would be one that I would say I disagree with a lot. The Fantasy Counselor, disagree with a lot. Let's go, Jamie. Pack that bowl. And then, fantasy channel of people who know their shit. I mean, see, like, you know what's crazy is like, and who's it? Phil said, I can't stand Mason. Who's that? We talking about the player Mason, or who are you talking about? Yeah, Jamie said, yeah, I talked to Good a few times this offseason. Not Good. Yeah, and that's why he actually got mad. Well, he didn't get mad at me. He got mad at Bogey because Bogey just like openly like talked shit to him. Like I would be a little bit nicer when I disagreed. like with his takes, and Bogey would just like talk shit about him. And so like that was the reason why TD called me and started yelling at me, because of like him having a conversation with fucking Bogey. And yeah, totally off the rails, but I did not like his takes. Jamie said the Bum Boys. I mean, man, there's a reason why those guys have been the exact same amount of subscribers for like 5 years in a row. But yeah, and like even like Jamie, for example, you know, going for 2. Like, I mean, there's people who are in this chat right now that I think are way more savvy with fantasy football than like people who are, you know, doing this on camera. And like, I guess the thing that everybody needs to remember just about fantasy content in general, most people are doing this for fun. I'm not saying that this isn't fun for me. This is like the most fun part of my day, when I'm actually like talking in front of the camera and everything like that. The rest of the shit is work, like that I'm doing. Like all the other hours that I'm not on camera, I'm fucking editing a video, I'm doing a thumbnail, I'm fucking marketing, I'm, you know, just everything else to run this like small business, you know. But like, yeah, just specifically like guys like Jamie, guys like Johnny, guys like Crispy, like if these guys really wanted to be like fantasy football analysts and like come on and like Bakes a lot, like, I mean, I could go down this list of a handful of people that I know in this chat that are just as good, if not better, than some of the, you know, some of the more popular YouTube channels that are out there. But just like anything, you don't necessarily get like super popular because like you're really good. Like if it was just about being good, I would be the most popular around, because like I feel like I'm even better than the fantasy footballers that with like actually calling, you know, these takes. It's not about that only though. So that's just like part of it. But yeah. The fantasy counselor, he's just one that he's always rubbed me the wrong way. He's always rubbed me the wrong way. And Philly Mike OG, Kirk Cousins and Puka for Tua and Godwin. I just don't like making trades like this. I mean, I would probably do it. I mean, especially because Puka's hurt, you know, and Cousins. I mean, I'd rather have Tua over Cousins. But so yeah, I'd probably do it, but I kind of don't like making trades like that. The fantasy flocks, his name's Mason. Yeah, see, I don't even know what his name is. I just know he wears like that same retired suit like every single day, right? You could tell, okay, it's like you could tell the people that like didn't really have friends and probably weren't that cool until they like started either making money or like started getting jobs. But like you could just tell the guys who are just straight up fucking losers, like when they were younger. I'm not saying Flock is one of them necessarily, but you could just tell the way that people talk. And I even see it in the weed content creation. Like you could tell that these guys were like super, super nerds and like they're trying to be cool. And like young kids probably think they're cool as fuck. But that's why I appreciate everyone who's here, because I'm not saying there's no youngsters around here, but most of the guys who are rocking with us, I feel like we're in our 30s and 40s, you know, so we've been around the block, so we know the difference between the reals and the fakes. Johnny said fantasy endgame, I never agree with them. And but I like the fantasy land guys. He said they're dorks and they remind me of the sports dork friends in high school. Okay. Never heard of the fantasy land guys. So Turtles, what up? Deontay or Brian Thomas Jr.? Ugh. Brian Thomas Jr. Let's go. Jamie said, I follow the fantasy football hustler and myself. Let's go. Philly Mike OG says Schmitty. And if you guys haven't seen Schmitty's interview when he came on the show a couple years ago, go check it out. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. JJ, okay. And Robert said, man, I wouldn't start a receiver from Carolina, right? And hey, shout out to Ghost Monkey. What up, my brother? And so Turtle said, what about JSN or Deontay? Fuck, man. Why are you trying to pigeonhole me to like tell you to start Deontay Johnson? Because I don't want to start him. Like, there's gotta be somebody else. There's gotta be somebody else. Who else is on your bench? Who else is on waivers? Because don't forget, Deontay Johnson going up against Asante Samuel Jr. It's not the best. PJ said Flock really likes to talk really fast, though. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, him and what BDGE, you know, I mean, you could tell the guys who treat their nose, you know, and a lot of it is just the way they talk, like hella fast. It's like fat fucking snorts right before the show starts. And Giant say, hey, man, I appreciate that. Hell yeah, bro. Real recognize real. And Harder, he said, looking to sell Mostert. I mean, who wants to buy him, though? Said guy has Jones, Evans, Pollard, not sure he's worth entirely if he's worth keeping. I mean, that's the thing that's kind of tough, man. Like, I mean, first you got to find someone who actually fucking knows, who actually likes him, you know, and that might be a little bit hard. And Phil said Schmitty from fantasy football knows his shit. Okay. I mean, if you think so, you think so. I mean, he was like Trey Benson, right? Like when he's talking about him. I mean, when he came on my show back in the day, I was like Chuba Hubbard, the guy. He's the guy. Corey, my man. What up, Corey? Salute, my brother. He said 100% fucker wears a suit. And like, would people take me more seriously if I wore a suit? Like, do I need to be that guy? Do I need to be like fake and phony and wear a fucking $50 suit versus a fucking $50 like dope ass hat, you know? And there we go. 29.95, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Crispy said pups. Hey, you're the head of the table, Crispy, okay? There's got to be someone who's the OG. You're the OG in the house, all right? Start Bucky Irving over JSN and Deontay. I mean, probably. Probably. I mean, I think, I don't know if Asante Samuel Jr. is going to hold down Deontay Johnson like 100%, but I would just rather have the possibility of a Bucky Irving. Corey said, don't even get me started on the fantasy tyrant, bro. I don't want to mess up my computer. Like, what the fuck? I started playing poker and I lost all my money. Jamie said, Dynasty Line guys suck. They told me to unsubscribe. They couldn't explain the trade. Josh Allen for the 101. Caleb in a second. That's funny. Sal Ventry. No idea who that is. BJ said, guy fucking laughing at the fat fucking snorts. You guys know. You know, it's true. It's true. It's true. Oh, Pam, you do know the tyrant, huh? Pam, do you know the tyrant? I swear that I saw you on it in his chat or like something. Didn't you come into the show before because of Tyrant or something? And Jake said, I think you're right about treating their nose now that you mention it. Now when you watch their content, now you will never unsee it. You will never unsee it. Trust me. Trust me. You could tell. Yeah, Pam does know who the tyrant is. Hey, I can't risk my life or my computer. That shit was so funny to me. Like a video of like him like making a video of himself like retiring from like fantasy content or something. Like, man, it still makes me laugh. That shit was like fucking, it was so long ago too. I'm already seeing it. Oh man, that shit is so funny. So funny. I'm glad we get to laugh tonight. It's a fun night. It's a fun night. Philly Mike said, pick up Malik Washington. Give up the most reception yards to slot wide receivers. And what? Malik Washington's going to be the guy or what? And Rob said, easy to hold down any Carolina wide receivers when the QB's fucking trash. Right. And so Asante Samuel Jr., like he might not be one of the best in the league, but he's on the come up. And his dad was a pro for a lot of years. And Ron said, just now peep that Entourage poster on your door. Hell yeah. Man, that's like my favorite show of all time. Fucking love that movie. Fucking love that show, man. Fucking love it. That was like my, not my childhood, but I mean, it was out from, I didn't learn about the show until 2005 when they were in their second season. But from 2005 until whenever the fuck it went off the air, 8 years later, 7 years later, whatever it was, man, I was on it. I still watch the season like once a year. I just got done watching it like a month ago or so. Because like in the off season, you need content. And Jamie said, Sal Venry, good. His videos can be annoying, but follows the correct process. Okay. Harder says, I got a guy who wants him, not sure what to ask for, Pollard, Jones, or Evan. That's what he has that I want. So, I mean, you may have to offer Mostert +1, like, for it, but try to get Evans, man. Like, try to go after Evans. Offer another. If he already wants Mostert, like, that's kind of been like, that's kind of like half the battle. Is getting him to want Mostert, and then maybe throw in another pick to sweeten the deal, another player, I mean, to sweeten the deal, and then you go after, a Mike Evans, and then you like really tear up on your wide receiver. And Phil said, I like you, dude. You don't put on the show. You just keep it 100. Hell yeah. I said that. I respect more than a fucking suit or some shades. Yeah. And I have shades, and I wear different hats, and I like these hats. And these are like, ones that I like really vibe with, from the grassroots. And, I got my gold chains and shit that I can put on and all that, but it's, but yeah, man, like, if you see me wearing shit, like, I wear it out, like, it's not just for, it's not just for show, for the camera, for sure. And Pam said Malik been injured. Yeah. They put Tyreek in a slot a decent amount for sure. Crispy said start a YouTube Hall of Shame. I don't know about that. Because I thought about that. I mean, it kind of would be fun to like make fun of people's takes, but I don't know. Like, I feel like it's more fun like this when it just happens organically than me having to do like research, on people. Because I don't really have time to do the research on like shitty takes. Like, I just want them to like fall in my lap somehow. And Ghost Monkey, Watson, Levi's, Darnold, Bryce, Jones, Minshew, Brissett. I have Love. Someone picked up Winston already. What was the question? Is it who we're picking up or what? Probably be Darnold. Darnold or Minshew. They both have horrible matchups. Chuck, we selling high on Xavier Worthy? I mean, depends on how high you can sell them.
X gon' give it to you.
But yeah, man, sell them. If it's just redraft, yeah. Johnny said Asante Samuel Sr. was a badass for a few years before Revis Island came along, for sure. Yeah, Ron said the movie was decent as well. Yeah, I mean, the show was way better than the movie. But yeah, the movie was good. Yeah, waiver wire, who should I get? Yeah, so it's Darnold or Minshew, and kind of leaning Darnold a little bit. Let them know, Jay. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like, turn on the notification so you don't miss a show, and join the 420 crew. Hit that subscribe button, or hit the join button, or you can click the link that is in the pinned chat at the top. Make sure you do that. If you don't have a green cross next to your name, you're going to be feeling naked because there's so many green crosses around. And that's becoming the 420 crew member by hitting join. You can join for $3, $5, $10, and it just keeps going up and up. Become an executive producer of the show. I even put an executive producer tier on there. You get a shout out every single show for being an executive producer. And I say you should be a different fantasy YouTuber each year for Halloween. I mean, that'd be funny. I would need help though. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, I guess I just don't. I don't know enough about these people to like impersonate them. Like, Fantasy Tyrant would be the guy. I just have to talk like that the whole time. I don't want to break my computer. I lost money at poker. I got this winch over here. And just so much. Hey, look at Jamie gifting a membership over there to a crew member, and PJ got it. Yeah, there we go. Shout out to Jamie for gifting the membership, and shout out to PJ. And Jamie, did you pick it? Did you pick PJ? I don't think you did, right? It just randomly like picked someone. That's what I'm assuming, right? And Giants head, shaved head could be Smitty. And Smitty and the Tyrant can argue. That would be funny. All right. Let me see. I wonder, did it say what level? Jamie, I don't know. It's not showing me what level. It said randomly does this. I was just hoping Phil got it. Okay, nice. Yeah, so for the gifted YouTube subs, we're doing 10 entries on those. Because I don't know if it's gifting the $3 ones or the $5 ones. Not even showing. Let them know, Frank. Hit that like button. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. And Phil said, wait, what happened? What happened? What I missed? What I missed? Jamie gifted a sub. Is that what we're talking about? Is that what we're talking about? The show went Johnny said the show went in a fantastic direction. Hey man, the weed be letting you know. The weed be letting you know. There we go. And what did Ron say? Would you dare start Keon Coleman over Singletary tomorrow? Yeah, I would. I would. It looked decent in the first game. You know, we hope there's room for improvement. The Bills, I mean, they're not amazing right now. All right. Trying to say Keon got 5 targets and led the team, so that's a good sign. Exactly. I mean, it wasn't the best like stats to like talk about at all, but we had to you know, had to figure that out. And Phil said, wait, what happened to me? Oh no, oh, he was hoping that Philip got it, but it was PJ who got it. Oh, the membership, that's what he was saying, the membership. Lucius, what up? Said, what up, bro? Glad to see you this season. So, what do you think about Kelsey this season? So, wide receiver room, 2 stacked now for him to be elite? No, a wide receiver room's not stacked. I mean, not stacked. I mean, it's good. It's better than it's been like for a while, I guess, you know, because they have Rice. I mean, really, that's it, right? I mean, we don't know. We don't even know about Hollywood and how he's going to kind of mix in like over there, but I think he still can be elite. He went up against a team with like the toughest linebacker core, you know, like in the NFL. So that's just one of the things that's kind of tough. Like it's bad matchup. Ryle said, I got Lamb, Marvin Harrison Jr. in London. If McCaffrey is out week 2, to put Mason in the flex for either London or Marvin Harrison Jr. I'd put him in the flex for either one of those. Either one of them. Either one. So yeah, that'd make it easy, and that's assuming McCaffrey's out. What up, Brady? Said drop advice. I got T. Higgins on my IR. Need to drop someone from this team. Hall, ETN, Dobbins, Singletary, Cup, Rice, Neighbors, Keon Coleman, JSN, Higgins, Superflex, JSN. I mean, it's either JSN or Singletary. I don't know. I guess Singletary. I'd probably drop Singletary. Fuck them. Buffalo just had their preseason in the first half, right? Right. And you got gifted a membership. It's random YouTube picks, and we don't know how YouTube picks, but now you got access to all the hustler emojis in there, the 420 crew emojis. So check that out. Click the emoji button, and then look, you'll see these 3, and then there's more to come. Now that people have been signing up, it opened new emoji slots. So I'm going after the show or tomorrow or something. I'm probably gonna do it after the show, but I think I can upload like 4 or 5 more. So, you know, we got the DX emoji. We got, you know, get the Stone Cold one back in there. We can get the Antoine Dodson one back in.
Well, obviously,
you can't be forgetting about Woo. Bam said pretty cool. We got all the cool sound drops. We got all the cool sound drops in here.
He's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your people up, trying to rape them. So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they raping everybody out here.
And Ryle said, and Phil said, Smitty's live now. I mean, isn't Smitty live all the time? Like, I mean, he's one guy who's probably live more than me. He doesn't answer more questions than me because you got to pay. So I get your questions answered. And Jamie says, my favorite song next to Ain't Nobody Got Time for That. It's hilarious. And Ryle said, Murray or Daniels this week. I think that I would start Murray at home versus the Rams. All right. There we go. There we go. We made it all the way. Made it all the way. Been rocking for 2 hours. And appreciate everybody who, let's see. Let me just go through here. So I know we had Toyota One signed up as a YouTube member a little bit earlier today. We had Song who threw in a $5 super chat. We appreciate you, my brother. Jay threw in a super sticker a little bit earlier today. Appreciate you, my brother. And our man Jamie gifting a YouTube membership over there. And our man PJ was the recipient. Appreciate you guys for showing love throughout the show. Hell yeah. And Ryle said, thanks, boss. Hell yeah. No problem. No problem. Let's smoke another bowl. Let's smoke another bowl. And then we're going to get ready to get up out of here. Yeah. 2-hour show on a Wednesday night. We're going to keep killing it like we always do. We got the morning show tomorrow. We got Thursday night football tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. And where is this? Got to shout out our producers of the show, our 420 crew, Patreon members, our ultimate priority member, Mr. Justin Pickle in the Jar, our all access members, our elite members, our superstar members, and our 420 ride or die crew members. I appreciate you guys. It's because of you that we are able to do this show every day, multiple times a day. Appreciate you guys. And we will see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. Space Ghost, coast to coast. Peace out. All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning around 8:30 West Coast time. And big Q&A smoke session in the morning and really just getting ready for our Thursday game. Let's go. Let's do what we came to do. Came to get these dubs. Let's go. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the